Visitors reach the upper floors of the tower by first traveling up a kind of cog railway, which climbs one of the sloping legs of the tower. From the first floor, high-speed elevators continue the trip to the topmost level. From the top, most of the well-known monuments of Paris are clearly visible. In the foreground is the Palais de Chaillot, and in the background the La Défense district, the district of Paris in which all new building is constructed. The Seine winds its way through the city, and stretched out in all directions are the famous rooftops of Paris. In the far distance is the Sacré-Cœur, standing atop the hill of Montmartre. Below us now are the gardens and buildings of the Palais de Chaillot. It was built for the Paris exhibition of 1937 and stands on the site of another previous structure, the Trocadero, built by Napoleon for his son, the King of Rome. With typical Parisian concern for the beauties of the city, the authorities decided that modern buildings should be restricted to the district called La Défense, seen here just beyond the green section, which is the Bois de Boulogne. Dominating the center of Paris is the Arch of Triumph, which stands in the Place de Gaulle. Many of Paris's major avenues radiate away from Napoleon's monument. The École Militaire, the French military academy, stands at the end of the panoramic Champ de Mars, or Fields of Mars. It is still in use as a military academy today, and was entered in 1784 by Napoleon Bonaparte, who left with the rank of second lieutenant in the artillery. The mechanism of the elevators is fascinating, and after a quick ride down to ground level again, we will come face to face with a bust of the builder of the tower, Gustave Eiffel. The statues which stand at each corner of the Place de la Concorde symbolize the main cities of France, and the Egyptian obelisk which stands in the center comes from the Temple of Luxor and was given by Muhammad Ali to Louis Philippe in 1836. Before this, an equestrian statue of King Louis XV had stood on this spot, but it was torn down during the Revolution and replaced with the guillotine. Among those who died in this place were King Louis XVI, his Queen Marie Antoinette, Danton, Madame Roland, Robespierre, and Saint-Just. Designed along the lines of the Maison Carrée at Nîmes, the Madeleine was built by order of Napoleon in honor of the Grand Army. In 1814 it became a church and was dedicated to Saint Mary Magdalene. On the northern side of the square, the two colonnaded buildings designed by Gabriel today contain the Ministry of the Navy and the Hotel Crillon. The pool of the fountain in the Tuileries Gardens is a popular spot for children to sail their model boats. These beautiful gardens are entered through wrought iron gates on the Place de la Concorde. In 1563, Catherine de' Medici had commissioned a new residence to be built beside the Louvre, and acquired new land at the Tuileries, on which he had an Italian garden laid out. The area is divided into geometric flower beds with 2 ramps leading up to the terraces of the Orangerie Museum and the Jeu de Paume Museum. The Jeu de Paume Museum was until December 1986 the museum of the French Impressionist period. The paintings have now been moved to the magnificent Musée d'Orsay, which occupies the old Orsay railroad station. The Jeu de Paume housed the works of Toulouse-Lautrec, Degas, Sisley, Monet, Pissarro, Manet, Gauguin, Cézanne, Monet, Renoir, and Van Gogh. The Carousel Arch, which stands outside the Louvre, was built between 1806 and 1808 to celebrate the victories of Napoleon Bonaparte in 1805.